Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to do you guys a general tarot read, see what we've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It is the 26th of January 2026. This is a general tarot reading. If you would like a personal tarot reading, you can find my details on my YouTube homepage. And if you would like, I also have another channel for love-based tarot readings, and you can find those at Raven Oracle Tarot. So, general messages for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Two of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, the Magician in reverse. So a very well, something's not progressing here. Some sort of disharmony, separation, some sort of self-doubt, or perhaps doubt about a situation, or feeling somewhat like there might be, you can't see clearly here, there's possibly, you're feeling somewhat deceived, or something's up in the air, and you're feeling a bit doubtful, but you're trying to overcome that kind of negative, doubtful thinking, perhaps. So, excuse me, let's see what these could be about for Capricorn. The Two of Wands in reverse energy. Why is the Two of Wands here for Capricorn? So, Seven of Wands in reverse again. That feeling defeated, feeling of giving up on something that's just not progressing forward, that's not in harmony, feeling overwhelmed, lacking the courage or the determination to carry on with something here. Just feeling like giving up and forgetting about the whole thing. Nine of Swords in reverse energy. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Capricorn? Ten of Swords. So yeah, there's that confirmation of feeling completely and utterly betrayed, defeated, in pain, at a loss, feeling really down here, really, and I think you're kind of sort of trying not to, but you can't help but feel this overwhelming feeling of emptiness, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back 10 times, may I add, which is a very, very heavy betrayal indeed. Four of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? The Star in reverse. More despair, more darkness, lack of faith, lack of hope. Feeling very dark, or feeling very much in the dark about a situation. You are just not feeling good about whatever this is at all. The Magician in reverse energy. Why is he here for Capricorn? The Tower in reverse. There's some sort of situation here that needs to come to an end, but you're perhaps not going through that ending, or you're resisting doing anything at the moment, regardless of how down and dark you feel about it, or betrayed, or just defeated. You're not making a change or a transformation, or you're avoiding some sort of tower moment. Seven of Wands in reverse energy. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Capricorn? The Devil in reverse. And there you are, Capricorn. The Devil is your tarot card energy, but it is in reverse. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a froggy, dry old throat this morning. Don't mean to breathe and cough down the camera. So, trying to release something, or you are releasing something, but it's hard work, or you're perhaps thinking about all this, processing all of this, and thinking about what it is you need to keep standing, and what it is you need to let fall, what it is you need to let go of. Kind of looking inwards, perhaps, at your shadow side, the things and the people and the situations that you are attached to, that perhaps you should not be attached to. Freeing yourself from something that you are attached to, or something that has a hold on you, or you're trying to, but you're kind of fearing letting go of something here, regardless of how rubbish it's making you feel. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Capricorn? The Six of Wands in reverse. So feeling like you're not getting any kind of achievement, recognition here, or appreciation, or you're looking for a situation to give a little bit more, to give you some sort of victory or success. But at the moment, you're not feeling very successful, achieved, or recognized in whatever this is. The Star in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? Ace of Wands in reverse. Again, there's that. You're feeling there's no growth here. There's no spark. Something has died. The spark for something has died. The want, the passion, the desire, you know, that spark of, yeah, I'm going to do this. No, that's gone. That's gone. Or something is just very stuck, very stagnant, it's not progressing, it's not growing. It's not, you know, it's just not happening. Or perhaps you are not happening. Perhaps you're not growing, you're not going forward. You're kind of stuck in this resistant, or perhaps I don't know how it is for you, but there's something here that's not progressing. There's something you need to let go of, and there's something that you're possibly resisting letting go of. But I'm getting a brick wall, a dead end. The Tower in reverse energy. Why is the Tower here for Capricorn? The Knight of Pentacles. You're bored. You're bored. You're you've perhaps been quite patient with something here. But it depends on the time frame that you've given this. But you're bored, and you're somewhat questioning your commitment to this. I'm getting that you're asking yourself, how patient can one person be? Tell me about the devil in reverse energy. Why is the devil here for Capricorn? The Five of Wands. It's causing some sort of conflict, or there has been conflict in something, or your feelings are conflicted, or your actions are conflicted, or you're avoiding conflict, or there has been conflict and you don't want to create any more conflict. Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse energy for Capricorn? Eight of Swords. You're in a battle of the minds here. You're trying to see something from a clearer, more logical perspective, because you've been going over and over something in your mind. It's been causing you some worry, anxiety, and you're trying to free yourself of that hold, that negative thinking, that being stuck, feeling trapped. You're trying to free yourself from that. Ace of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? Four of Cups. Just feeling very disappointed here, and perhaps holding on to that disappointment, holding on to that negative kind of energy, not kind of going forwards, but just stuck on this one situation or this one feeling of what went wrong, why it went wrong, or why it's going wrong, or why you're feeling like this. Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? Page of Pentacles. So there's some sort of beginning, but it's very young, it's very fresh, it's not stable. There's a potential for stability, but it's a Page of Pentacles. It's not a Knight of Pentacles. It's not a King of Pentacles. It's a Page of Pentacles. So something that potentially, but whether it's actually mature and solid enough to turn into, you know, a higher pentacle or not, that is the question. Very much in the beginning, fresh stages, but not stable. Or perhaps you're wondering about creating stability for yourself away from whatever situation this is. Five of Wands. Why is it here for Capricorn? The Wheel of Fortune. This is very unpredictable, very up and down. You don't know whether this is going to go forward, backwards, or stay stuck in the same place. Or there's been a change that's given you perhaps some sort of hope, or there's a turning point in a situation, or within yourself within a situation. But you have no control over this. The Eight of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? The Hermit in reverse. Again, a dark kind of very much darkness, withdrawal, isolation. Just really trying to find a way forward here, but it's kind of causing you some sort of cut off. You're very in your mind about this. Very in your, well, more, I'm getting a bit of everything in your feelings, really, in your just questioning everything, but to the point that it's causing you to really shut off to anything else. Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, and it's heavy. Yeah, heavy, hard work, a weight on the shoulders. It's a burden. It's causing you stress, overload, mind, heart, physically perhaps. But you're persevering with something here, or you have been persevering. You've been carrying this heavy load, carrying this heavy weight. But I'm getting an energy that you might be starting to question why. Page of Pentacles. Why is it here for Capricorn? There's that Four of Cups again. You're getting bored. You're getting bored carrying this weight. You're getting bored dealing with this. You're getting bored with being patient and holding so much of this, and nothing's actually changing. Nothing's going forward. You're thinking about it, but you've been thinking about it a while. You've been feeling about it a while. You've been persevering with it a while. And you're starting to question, well, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I carrying this? Why am I persevering with this? I'm carrying this heavy load, and I'm carrying it, but to what destination am I carrying it to? Is there a point in me carrying all this? The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Capricorn? Three of Pentacles. So you're perhaps communicating with someone, or you feel like this is a team effort, or you're taking some sort of advice, or you're not taking some sort of advice that you're being given. You're working perhaps with someone on something here, or it's a team effort. But you're starting to question whether this is actually a team effort. Are you working on the same team? You might be waiting on some sort of communication or message or information or advice about a situation. The Hermit in reverse energy. Why is he here for Capricorn? Death. So, death. And the Wheel of Fortune, there's a change here. There's something, or there's a new beginning, or there's an ending or a beginning. But this is about change as well. Heavily about change. Change, rebirth, things ending, things beginning. What needs to end in order for what needs to begin. I think that's what what's going to start and what's going to end. What's going to change and what's going to not. Ten of Wands. Why is it here for Capricorn? Nine of Cups in reverse energy. Just not feeling emotionally fulfilled here. Not feeling... there's something that you are... something that you want that you haven't got here. You're not getting. Or you feel like you're not getting. And you're feeling very just deflated and hard done by the whole thing, is what I'm getting. Four of Cups. The Tower in reverse again. Just resisting. Just resisting. You feel like if you let this go, you'll be in a worse state than you are now. Perhaps you're resisting the inevitable, or you're prolonging your own kind of suffering or negative energy by kind of keeping this going. Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Capricorn? King of Swords. So someone could be getting some legal advice here. Perhaps you're waiting on the outcome of some sort of legal advice before something can change or progress or end or begin. Can also thinking about a situation with your mind, not with your heart, not with your feelings, but with your mind, with logical, no nonsense, clear decisions. Getting to the truth of the matter, putting your emotions and feelings aside, and being, you know, cutting the crap, cutting the nonsense, and getting to the truth of the matter. Precise, clear the facts of the matter. And yes, perhaps you're doing that, trying to do that for yourself, or perhaps there's some sort of authority or legal system or legal matter that you or someone is dealing with here. Why is Death here for Capricorn? Two of Wands. Again, a card about making decisions, future planning, getting ready for something, or an opportunity for growth or forward motion here, or something to begin in the future. Some sort of opportunity. Nine of Cups in reverse energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Capricorn? Queen of Cups in reverse. Some emotions here that are very up and down. Also, yeah, an energy of some sort of codependency here. Waiting on this to be successful because it would give you some sort of happiness, validation, fulfillment. And I'm getting the energy of hanging on someone's word, hanging on hope, hanging on some sort of possibility. The Tower in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? Ah, the Lovers. So this is perhaps, well, this is for some, or whoever it resonates for, this is to do with a connection that you feel very connected to, someone that you feel very connected to, someone that you have perhaps quite an intense connection with, someone that you feel aligns with you. But yes, it could be about that. But the Lovers is also about decisions that need to be made, about the people that we connect with and whether they come into alignment with us. And perhaps you feel that this person aligns with you, but I'm questioning why you think this person aligns with you. I mean, they might align with you, perhaps. I mean, perhaps it's more of a casual, physical kind of connection, or something that's full of, intensity, passion, and desire. But I'm not getting much in terms of forward motion or stability. It's kind of just at that pace. And it might be something or someone that you've been dealing with for quite a while, but I'm not seeing any Ten of Cups, and I'm not seeing any, Let me just take one from the top of each deck. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse, the Emperor in the upright, Page of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse, the Empress, okay, in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse. So you feel that this person is your counterpart, the Empress and the Emperor. You feel that this is your person. Okay. I'm going to put these into their suits, Capricorn. One moment. Okay, so you feel that someone is your counterpart here. And there might be a lot of passion, desire, casual, physical aspects of this. But it's not very stable, or it's very up in the air, very unpredictable. Not a lot of growth, a lot of burden. Feeling the heavy weight. Someone is a little bit up and down in their communication with you. Someone's not opening up, or kind of the physical aspect of this connection might be very good, very fiery, very, in the heat of the moment. But the communication side of things, someone's very emotionally kind of closed off. They're fine with the physical and the, when it comes to passion, they're good. But when it comes to emotion, no, not so good. You're confused, feeling betrayed, confused, withdrawn, resistant in walking away from this, because you feel that perhaps this is something that will become successful, or you're waiting on some sort of communication or decision being made, or information, or you're waiting to hear more information from this person, whether they're giving that to you or not, I don't know, or whether you're just looking for truth and clarity here in the matter of what is actually going on. And you're getting bored. And you're getting bored, you're getting bored, you're getting bored. How long has this been going on for? You're not feeling very good within yourself. And if someone keeps you waiting that long, or someone's not clear with you, or keeps you hanging in confusion, you've really got to question, is this actually my counterpart? Is this my person? Is this the person that is in true alignment with me? Or is it just about the heat of the moment? It's just not stable. This is not stable, and it's stagnant, and it's stunted, and I don't know. It just depends on how long you're gonna kind of wait this out. Yeah, that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. I'm feeling very defeated after this reading. I'm really picking up on that defeated kind of hitting a brick wall kind of energy. So I'm going to go and make myself a coffee. Good luck with it, whatever you're dealing with. I hope you come through to the other side. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Till next time, bye-bye.